Good morning, everybody. This right here is day 2 on my 2-day cruise. We are at Coco Cay today. We had a wonderful day yesterday. I have uploaded a few things so far to give you guys a preview of Wonder of the Seas. This ship is truly amazing. We've already had breakfast. We had breakfast delivered to our room this morning. Good breakfast. Enjoyed that. It was nice eating breakfast out on the balcony. You do have to be careful about eating breakfast out on your balcony at Coco Cay, because these pterodactyl-sized seagulls will attack you. Already had that happen before. People are still, it's probably noon right now, and people are still going over to Coco Cay. We are skipping Coco Cay because we've been there many times, and I want to try to bring you as much content on Wonder of the Seas as I can. So, without further ado, we're going to head down to the Park Cafe and have some lunch, and then I'm going to try to give you a tour of the ship as much as I can. Thanks again for joining me. Look at this new art that they have. This must be the butterfly staircase, because all the stairwells here have butterflies in them. This Central Park is gorgeous. So relaxing. This might be one of my favorite places. So I got the Cuban sandwich, got it warmed, looks delicious. I love Cuban sandwiches. Ouch, it's hot. It's really good too. Check out the Park Cafe. Hey y'all, I'm gonna give you a ship tour of Wonder of the Seas, the largest cruise ship in the world. Let's start out on Deck 4. We're gonna start out on Deck 4 and work our way up. Starting in the aft of the ship, we're gonna start with the main dining room. Dining room is beautiful. New decor, sparkly. They've got matching chairs to go along with the carpet. Like some of the other ships, they've got a large art piece chandelier in the center. This is just beautiful. You can imagine yourself coming in here for an elegant night out. Three levels high. Yeah, this is very pretty. As you leave the main dining room, on the left-hand side is going to be a Zoomy. Here you have the hibachi. Then on the other side you've got your tables and your sushi bar. Always love a Zoomy. The hibachi's fun. And then as you come back out, directly across from the main dining room, you have a casino. Let's take a walk around just to give you an idea of what it's like. Just a quick look. This right here is a very large casino. As you guys know, this ship was made for the Chinese market. They like to gamble a whole lot more than Americans do. But yeah, this right here is really, really large. Tons and tons of slot machines. As you leave the casino, you're going to find a hallway that will allow you to get to Studio B. They've got a lot of artwork in here. Really pretty. Have this set up really nice. Give you easier access instead of having to go all the way up and over to get to Studio B. They give you access on the same deck level. And here is the entrance to Studio B. On the other side here, you've got the attic. And then you've got your Diamond Lounge. And coming on through, you've got, oh yeah, that's the attic. Let's look at the attic. Here's the attic with lots of music playing. The stage. And we are all the way at the front of the ship, all the way to the Royal Theater. Of course, it's closed right now. Let's see if I can get on the other, to another deck and show you. This is where you're going to see the new show, The Effectors, the tap show, which was amazing last night. Now we are going to take a walkthrough on Deck 5. This is going to go through the promenade all the way to the main dining room. On Deck 5, we go from the Royal Theater down the promenade. Actually, we'll go down one side and up the other. On the right here, you have the Spotlight Karaoke. That's where you get to enjoy singing with friends and family. And across from that, you have the Starbucks kiosk. And there you have their major art piece, the giant silver cowboy hat. Here's where they have their beauty store where you can find perfumes and makeup. The next shop is the Port Merchant Shop. This is where you're going to find all your alcohol, cigarettes, and snacks. On the right-hand side here, you're going to have the Cask and Clipper Bar. This is the ship's pub, and it was hopping last night with a guitar singer. Lots of fun. In the Promenade Center, you're going to find a large stage here where live music is played. And below that, you're going to have the accessory place where you can buy earrings, bracelets, necklaces, etc. Next, we pass by the Cafe Promenade where you can get small sandwiches, coffee, and snacks. And just past that, you have guest services. And across from guest services, you'll find the Rising Tide Bar, where we enjoy talking to the staff and sipping on some amazing drinks. Moving on from guest services, you're going to come to the collection. Here, you're going to find handbags, sunglasses, watches, all that kind of stuff. You have the Voom Internet Desk, where you can purchase all your internet access. And as I said before, this takes you all the way back to the main dining room. We'll continue on around the Royal Promenade on the opposite side. In the center here, you have the Shore Excursions kiosk, so you can book your shore excursions. Opposite that, on the other side here, you have the Bionic Bar. We tried it out a couple of times, and my favorite was the Bionic Blue Tea. Perfectly mixed, of course. Plenty of seating. It's very modern looking. Just past that, you're going to have the watch store. This is the Regalia. You can purchase Tag Heuer, Invicta watches, the typical list you'll find on a cruise ship. Also in the center of the ship, most Royal Caribbean ships have a car in the promenade, and on this one is a candy apple red 1960s Ford Mustang convertible. If you know the exact year, let me know in the comments. And opposite of that, you have Next Cruise, where you can purchase your next cruise. Moving on, you have Sorrento's Pizza. It's a large space. It was hopping around 11 o'clock last night. They had lots of pizza, and you didn't even have to wait. It's got kind of a Route 66 theme here. In the center here, they have these kiosks for any sales that they might have. Just past Sorrento's, you have the shop, which is Royal Caribbean's logo store. Here's where you'll find logo t-shirts, keychains, ship models, etc. I got a couple of t-shirts here. You can see how large that hat is. It's huge. Next, you'll find another bar. It's Bolero's. Again, across from Bolero's is the Starbucks kiosk. Bolero's is much larger on this ship than the Freedom class that I'm used to. Here you'll enjoy Latin music and Latin-inspired cocktails. And this takes us back where we started from on this deck, back to the Royal Theater. Next is Deck 6. Okay, that brings us to Deck 6. This is going to have the schooner bar, short excursions, and also the boardwalk. So let's go take a look at it. Okay, on the right here, we're going to start with the schooner bar. This right here is much larger on this ship than the smaller ships that I'm used to. To be expected, you've got your piano bar there for the piano sing-alongs in the evenings. On the other side here, you have your bar here, if you want to sit at the bar. There's plenty of seating here overlooking the promenade, which is nice.
Very well decorated with all these dark woods and leather seating. Gives you the look of a rustic old maritime bar or sitting inside of a clipper ship. And as you walk around, you're going to have the shore excursions desk and kiosk. And just past that, you are going to have the photo gallery. At the photo gallery, you can check out all the photos that you've had taken on board. Buy them or not buy them, at least take the photos, as you just might get a great shot to remember your once-in-a-lifetime vacation moment.
That brings us back to the boardwalk, continuing on deck 6. The boardwalk, I did a walkthrough on this the other night, but the boardwalk is a fun area. Gosh, these doors are killing me. So the boardwalk's going to have your carousel. It's going to have a few games here on the right hand side. Plenty of seating. Just past the games, you have playmakers. Playmakers, you can get all different types of beers. They have snacks you can pay for. Onion rings are one of the things that people like, and also the hot wings. As you walk on down towards the aft of the ship, you're going to come to the exit of the Abyss slide. And then you also come to the Aqua Theater. This right here is where they have the intense, all-female led aqua show. You can see they're out there practicing right now. This gives you views of the rock climbing walls on either side of that. And then as you come around, you're going to have a play area for kids to climb. And then you come to Johnny Rockets. This right here is another pay option for dining. Get your diner, hamburgers, hot dogs, milkshakes, all that stuff. Just past that, you have Sugar Beach, which is Royal Caribbean's candy store. And beside that, they have the kids shop where you can get Royal Caribbean apparel and supplies and stuff like that for kids. As I said before, you have the carousel in the center. And finally, on deck 6, you have the doghouse. Doghouse is where you can get hot dogs with all the favorite toppings, just like on any boardwalk around. This also gives you a perfect view of the Wonder of the Seas logo up there on top. Before we were at the stern of the ship on deck 6, now we're at the bow. Here at the bow of the ship we have the Vitality Spa and Fitness Center. Let's go take a quick look. On the right here you have the Vitality Cafe. You can get some coffees, little snacks, juices. You have the salon over to the left. You have the spa area to the right and the fitness center to the left. Here you can get, for men, grooming, shaves, women, mani-pedis. And then as you walk to the back here, you have all of your fitness machines. You've got the cardio machines on this side. Some of the treadmills overlooking the ocean. And you've also got weight machines here in the center. And then in front of that, you have yoga area. You've got more fitness machines here. You've got some free weights over here, some dumbbells, free weight machine. And then back on the other side here, you have more treadmills. Also in the spa, you have access to go down to the jogging track. Okay everybody, we are going to skip deck 7 because it's all cabins. I should have known that because that's where I'm staying. So right now we are on deck 8 and we're going to start with the new bar that's on here. I believe it's a new bar. It's actually not a new bar, but it is called the Music Hall, and this right here is where you're going to be listening to some live music. As you come back out, this takes you to the Central Park. This brings you to the Central Park. This right here is a very nice place that has all the really wonderful restaurants that Royal Caribbean has created. You've got 150 Central Park on this side. You do have to make reservations for these things. They do book up very quickly. Just like on this cruise, everything was booked up. This gives you really good views of the slides. Nice place to relax. And all of these plants are real plants. Magnolia trees. Beautiful gardens. You can imagine what it would take to keep all this stuff going. Plant walls. This right here is going to take us over to the next restaurant, which is Giovanni's Table and Wine Bar. I've eaten at Giovanni's before. The food was delicious. So this right here is the restaurant area. On the other side is the wine bar. All different types of wines. I need to try this place out myself. And as you come around, plenty of places to sit, relax, enjoy the weather, read a book. On the opposite side of Giovanni's, you've got the Effie Jewelry Store. There it is, Effie Jewelry Store. And then you've got the Regalia Fine Jewelry. And beside that, you've got the Central Park Cafe. Nice place to grab a sandwich, salad, wraps. As you can see here, plenty of seating in the middle. Very popular area for a quick bite. You also have a view of the trellis bar here where you can grab some drinks with friends. Over on the right here, you have Chop's Grill. And of course the Rising Tide bar stops here as well. It even tells you when the next departure is. So this right here is Chop's Grill. And this takes us back to inside the ship. Okay, from here we're going to go up to deck 11 because in between that's just cabins. So let's check out deck 11 and see what's there. Correction, the entrance to Wonderland is on deck 12. Everything else basically is cabins, but to get to Wonderland you want to go to deck 12, not deck 11. So this right here takes you to Wonderland. This is your entrance to Wonderland. You have to walk through the Wonderland door. All fancy candelabras. This actually does span 2 decks. This does span deck 11 and deck 12. You have all the elaborate seating downstairs. One day I want to try this. This looks like it would be a fun experience. You have this winding red velvet staircase here. And then you also have a gorgeous view out back, sorry, of the aft of the ship. Gorgeous views here. So that is basically it for deck 12. So that's it for deck 12. Now we're going to be going up to deck 14 because there is no deck 13. So now we are on deck 14. Let's explore a little bit. This takes us to Adventure Ocean and then also the Royal Escape Room. This right here is where all the kids can come and play. I'm not going to go in here, but I just want to video this little bit here. This right here is where babies and little ones and all this stuff, play place, juniors, workshop, Adventure Ocean Theater, all that stuff. Also on deck 14 aft is going to be the card room. I'm not walking all the way back there. It's too far. That brings us to deck 15. You can think sun, fun, and food. Let's start with the Solarium Bistro. As you walk into the bistro, you've got your hand washing stations. And then you have this casual elegance of a little bistro with the bistro stations. And you've also got a center dining place taking you away from everybody else. And all of this overlooks the solarium, which we will see next. Come out, this right here will take you to the solarium. You've got a large whirlpool that overlooks the ocean, or Coco Cay in this case. As you walk along, plenty of seating in the solarium, gorgeous views. The solarium here is one of my favorite places too, because unlike other ships, this right here is actually air conditioned. So it's not nearly as hot, much more relaxed. You've got another hot tub that sits in the center of the solarium. And then this also gives you access to the Solarium Bistro back behind. And we will go down this way. This right here also takes you down to a, I wouldn't call it a pool, because it's only about 3 to 4 inches deep.
but it allows you to sit in water and relax. They call it a wading pool, but 3 inches of water is not really wading. But it is a large area, can accommodate a lot of people, but you can see that you have these stellar views that you can come in and read, relax, spend time with friends or family, and just enjoy your cruise. We'll go up the steps here to go to the other side of the solarium. Nice, comfy chairs with cushions on them. They've got a towel station in here. And this will lead us outside. As you exit the solarium, you're going to walk by the new view bar, which gives you beautiful views of the ocean, sunsets, sunrises. But you have gorgeous views from here. Exiting the view bar, we're going to walk down one side and up the other. You have plenty of seating, which is nice. You have the children's play area, which gives them access to water slides, play areas, splash away bay, the baby splash, all these wonderful areas. Ooh, that's wet. All these wonderful areas for kids to play in. Okay, after you pass the kids area, I had to pause that because I didn't want to show the kids here. You have the lime and coconut bar, closed right now, but it was hopping yesterday. You've got plenty of seating here along the side for that. And then just past the lime and coconut bar, you've got the adult pool area. Large, plenty of chairs. We've actually got some stadium seating on the back there, which is nice. And this gives you perfect views of the large screen television up there, which is nice. And we'll keep moving back. This right here takes you to the Windjammer Cafe. This right here takes you to the Windjammer Cafe.
Good afternoon, welcome to Windjammer.
Go straight to your left.
As you come in, you've got a coffee station. You have different food stations. Tons and tons of food here.
Have a good day.
Overlooking the ocean. This goes all the way around.
You too. Enjoy that.
Gives you perfect views of the park, also of the ocean. As always, Windjammer is hopping. Hello. This also gives you views of the ship in this direction, looking over the boardwalk. And then on the back side here, you are going to be able to see this side is not open at the moment, but when they have more people on the ship, this side will be open to accommodate that crowd. So there you have the Windjammer. Now we have to, I believe we're going to be going up one more deck. We're going up to deck 15. Also on deck 15, right beside the Windjammer, is going to be the mason jar. Right now it's not open for me to show you. Just so do a little bit of work preparing for a guest. Okay, continuing on deck 15. I'm going to go down the opposite side. Again, outside the Windjammer here, you've got your adult pool area. We were passing by the smoking area on the ship. They do have the lime and coconut bar open on this side. And then on the right here, they've got towel station and where you can pick up some life jackets for the little ones. Just to the left of the lime and coconut bar, you're going to have the ice cream station. How many flavors?
Actually, we got 3 flavors and we have 2 swell.
Okay, cool.
You want one more?
No. So you have 3 flavors and something else I couldn't tell what he said. But again, everybody's really nice. Another pool area to play in. There's 2 pools here in this area, as well as the adult pool area behind us. You've also got 2 whirlpools, one over there and one right there. Gorgeous views outside the ship. Okay, and after you pass the slides and the pools, that's going to take us back to the elevators. Again, where the solarium area is. We're now on deck 16, almost done. We've got some restaurants and a lot of sports areas here. We'll start off with the seafood restaurant, Hooked. This right here is a nice seafood restaurant that you can come to. This is an upcharge restaurant. Very nice restaurant overlooking the aft of the ship. Very beachy themed. Quite nice. And a large center bar area, sushi bar area. Nice. So if you want to relax a little bit without a lot of people, sitting here in front of the solarium area, as you can see, there's plenty of seats, nobody around, fairly quiet here, overlooking the ocean. A nice area to go to if you just want to relax away from people. Nice breeze. On deck 16, you also have access to the new Social 100 patio for teenagers. This right here also gives you plenty of chairs to lay out. You also have the little cabanas that you can rent. And this of course overlooks the children's play area. There's also another lime and coconut bar up here. Plenty of seating. You also have showers that you can use.
Yeah, we did. We're back.
We did go.
A whirlpool. that overlooks the adult pool area. It's kind of like an infinity pool, kind of a mock infinity pool. So that's a big, thick piece of glass right there. I mean, what, 4 inches thick? That's kind of cool. On the back side, just below the television, they do have a band area for the live music out on the pool deck. You're gonna get your Caribbean sounds, your reggae sounds, all of that stuff that makes you think about cruising. Okay, as you go out the aft of the ship, you're gonna walk by the new ping pong area. This right here is an enclosed area so that you don't lose the balls and so the wind doesn't bother you. Just past that, you've got the basketball court. Large but full-size basketball court. Also looks like they have pickleball set up where you can play pickleball. As you walk towards the back, you're going to find the only flow rider on the ship. They did get rid of one of the flow riders. And if you ever want to do flow rider, then port days are really good days to try that. Fewer people doing it, especially if you're at Coco Cay. Also from this deck, you get perfect views of Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is where you have access to the Abyss dry slide. And then
I think I used that.
over on the other side, you have the new children's play area, the Wonder PlayScape. This right here was hopping last night too with all of the kids. They just love this. Like a jungle gym on steroids. Tunnels, stairs, nets, all kinds of trampolines, all kinds of stuff on there for kids to play on. And then in the middle here, you've got the Wipeout bar. And as we go up the stairs, you have access also to the play area as well as the Wonder Dunes golf course. Reimagined. So much fun. And after you pass the Wonder Dunes golf course, that will take you to the El Loco Fresh Mexican restaurant. Also from this deck you have access to the zip line, and that carries you over the boardwalk over to there. El Loco Fresh is one of my favorite places to eat on a ship. I absolutely love that food.
So there you have deck 16. Deck 17 is reserved for suite guests only. They have the suite lounge, and they also have the coastal kitchen, which is also only for suite guests. So can't really show you that, but that's what's on deck 17. One last thing, also on deck 16, you're going to find the arcade back here. Okay, y'all, I hope you enjoyed a first look at Wonder of the Seas by Royal Caribbean. This ship is beautiful. This ship is amazing. This is the first time I've ever been on an Oasis-class ship. I think I said that before earlier today. We've just had a wonderful time. Haven't seen everything yet. I'm only on this ship for 48 hours, and I just don't think that I'm going to be able to see all of it. So maybe I might have to check back in on Oasis of the Seas sometime. I hope you enjoyed everything, as I said before. So much going on the ship. They're still working on a few things just because of, you know, the stinky old virus that paused everything for a while. I'm going to sign off right now because I'm tired. We've been going non-stop, and so I'm going to see if I can edit some stuff and get something up. But yeah, we had a wonderful time. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you for tripping with me.